It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors. I'm glad these teams are in the same conference, Clark, because this is such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know that rivalry component only adds to the tension, B.A. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Stephen Curry is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. From downtown, Jackson Davis. The shot off that time. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
Yeah, you know, these are two rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Thompson for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One, Wardell Stephen Curry. Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Curry looking it over. And here's Thompson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks, the pass to Green.
Golden State foul. Chase Jackson Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half in. Brooks outside. Pass to Smith. From 11 feet away.
Capable of guarding any position on the floor, Green's energy on defense really makes an impact.
To the inside.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. In transition, here come the Warriors. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 6.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Van Vliet against Curry. They need this. Şengün, no good. The Warriors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Paul. There's the 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, in his Hall of Fame resume, just about the only thing missing for Chris Paul is a title.
And he had a shot in Phoenix, but while Golden State perhaps not the favorites, with these other future Hall of Famers, I think the opportunity remains.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Chris Paul 4th.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And the Rockets with possession here. 9-point game. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Brooks, the pass to Şengün.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is, they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Inside, Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Pass to Curry. Here's Green. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Curry. Kuminga with it. Covered by Smith. Shoots it from the corner. Nice shot by Kuminga.
I just love the ball movement.
1:07 left now in the first quarter. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson with it. Van Vliet covering. Green, the pass to Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Golden State.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Smith inside, working on Green, and there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün. Thompson left side. From deep. They get it back. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple. Paul's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Side out.
That's his first foul. So for the Rockets. Eason's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And Golden State also making a switch. Looney's checked in for Paul. Here's Green. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Curry finds Looney. Now here's Kuminga. On the wing, Curry. Three-pointer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors ahead, leading by 14. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got Thompson. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Whitmore in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Eason, good. And Grant, the Rockets opening up the pocketbooks. Brought in several vets over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, Van Vliet and Brooks are the big names. I mean, they wanted to spend to get leaders to help their young core. We'll see how it mixes, but they feel now is the time to make their move.
Count the basket.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Looney, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Dillon Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Holiday.
Fred Van Vliet.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. It's stolen by Looney. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Releases. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. Van Vliet finds Brooks. Thompson with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Shot's good by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson with a steal. Kuminga the pass to Thompson. Over Van Vliet. And here's Kuminga for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Kuminga's got 8 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Brooks.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Puts it up from the high post. Again, Golden State. Now a timeout called by Houston. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit.